We are looking at Trophy Titans icon Steven Gerrard. He's 6 foot, high medium, 3-star skill with a 5-star weak foot now. You can see he can play CDM cam or centre mid, and he has got some unbelievable statistics. Fantastic short pass and long pass. Really good finishing shot power and long shots. Good composure. Quite good agility and balance for somebody at 6 foot as well. Good acceleration and sprint speed. We've gone for a shadow today, and the main reason is because we are playing him in a box-to-box role, and I need to boost up his defending for the role that we're playing him in. But you could definitely put a hunter on him or even an engine to boost it up as well. In terms of traits, we haven't got anything too crazy there. I'll talk about chemstyles, pricing, what I thought about the card, and much more at the end of the review on Footbin. But that being said, let's go jump into some gameplay, but have a word from today's sponsor first. Are you tired of playing sweat teams like this? Make sure you go to Alt Nice, select Foot 23 coins, choose which console and how many coins you'd like to buy, select your payment method, and don't forget to add code NANIC for 6% off on all orders. So here's our opponent's team today. We are playing in our 4-2-2 system with Gerrard next to Xabi Alonso icon or Team of the Year icon. And Gerrard's job is going to be the transitioning attacker. So basically we pick the ball up from deep and he's going to drive into the space and try and set up some attack for us. He's going to have 4 attackers in front of him. When Xabi Alonso sits back, he's going to have 4 defenders behind him. So it ends up being a 5-on-5 situation every single time. And we've used Lampard, and I'm ready to see if he's a difference in good tackle there. We do drive forward with him already. I wanted to see if he's any different to the Frank Lampard card that's just come out. So we do get Gerrard here. He's got a bit of work to do still. A bit slow on the old pace, not a problem. Bit of skill trying to open space. You can see how our man's just man mark in the middle. If he wants to pass the Cruyff, we'll take it. And a good tackle. So far, I'm noticing he's a little bit clunky on skill moves, but it is to be expected. All right, Gerrard on the ball. He's going to drive it with his left foot. Great pass in with that 5-star weak foot. Nowhere to go. Reset the attack. Got Gerrard Peter back. Gerrard intercepts. Good defensive work again. In terms of the shadows, working really well. Get a shot off, and it is out for a corner. See what his set pieces are like. Are they any good? Is he good at penalties or free kicks? We shall see. So Gerrard is 95, 85, 87, and 88. So he has got pretty good statistics there. Gerrard from range. Long range shot and nearly got a goal there. He's got some good power in his shot as well. See if we can do the same thing. Drill it out. Gerrard, a red time that time. We do get a lucky goal, do we? Not quite. Oh, we do get the lucky goal. So yeah, a bit of luck rolling in there. Nothing to do with Gerrard, unfortunately. Doing that defensive work again from Gerrard there. Just in terms of defensive presence, very, very good. Picks the ball up here. Getting good passing. Back to Gerrard. He's going to take a run. Good turn. Oh, fantastic pass into Haaland. Haaland shoots. It's a good save from the goalkeeper. If you do the RB turn, he is very responsive on that, I have to admit. But in terms of going into full speed, he is a little bit lacking. And Gerrard, back to Gerrard to drive forward. Finds Rivaldo. Wait for the overlap. Find him. Good pass in. Cruyff takes a nice shot again. Very unlucky. Right, counter attack. Gerrard on the ball. He's going to drive straight away. See, going into full speed, he is a bit slow. I have to be honest. Got him in a bit of space now, though. Gerrard's got Haaland at the top. We find him. Back to Gerrard. Got a bit of work to do. Gets that shot off and off the post. How unlucky not to get a goal there. And Gerrard again, just every time in that pocket of space, and every pass is coming perfect. It's meant to go back to Gerrard there. Very unlucky. Do pick up the loose ball though. Gerrard, oh, he could have got a penalty there. The game didn't move him away. But you can see just going into that full speed, he is so unresponsive, which is a bit frustrating. Gerrard, lovely little link up. In terms of that triangle passing, I don't think he's misplaced the pass yet. Unfortunately, my other players have though. Gerrard again, lovely turn. Cruyff all the way through. Back to Gerrard. Gerrard takes a shot and a mad save from Czech. Have we not had a goal yet with him? I don't know. Gerrard, long range, off the post. Rudiger, great save. Have we not scored? Gerrard's hit the post twice. One from outside the box, one from inside the box. Now, in terms of doing left stick dribbling, you can see he's a bit slow on the turn. But when we get into full speed, he can open up the space. It's a great pass. Gone for that long range shot again and a good save. But you can see just going into that speed, once he gets to full speed, he is very, very quick. Very hard to slow down, but he is very difficult to get into that speed because there's not much space half the time. Right, Gerrard got one more attack. Going to drive him forward at the top of the screen there. Still going to go into that space for us. Pick it up now. Little 1-2. Play him in behind. Gerrard with his left foot, right foot. And again, a really good save from Czech. I can't believe how many saves this Czech has made. And that is half time. So far, been really, really good. Been super unlucky not to have more goals. Hit the post a couple of times. Here, we're absolutely dominating our opponent here. 13 shots, 1 shot. In terms of actual half-time performances, we can have a look here. In terms of Gerrard here, he's had possessions, 27-25 completed. 8 shots, 6 on target. Hit the post twice. 1's been blocked and 1 off target. But look at his passing. 100% pass succession. And he's just really good at doing those long passes into the space. We've been so unlucky. The goals have got to be coming this half, that's for sure. The amount of times we've had the space open. Gerrard, a block shot. Unfortunately, do manage to give it back to Gerrard again. No, a little step over this time. Left stick dribble. Surely he gets a goal. And finally, it's come in. If you do those step over skill moves, if you don't know they're kind of the meta, he can definitely get the space you've seen. It looks like we're going to get a raise quit now. Blackpool's had enough of Steven Gerrard dominating. But they will give you the space. The left stick dribbling is very inconsistent. And that's something you have to be careful with this card. Because of his body type and his height, I really thought having that high agility and balance was going to be a better thing. But it seems to be a little bit negative in terms of where we move. But he's still given us so many chances. Another game, we're getting 5-6 goals of him. Definitely a few assists as well. His goalkeeper's been unbelievable with the amount of saves he's had. But the goals were coming, that is for sure. Got Gerrard in a space here. You want to give Gerrard space because we can manipulate it here. Long through ball, nearly. Saw Jairzinho at the top. Gerrard gets away with the tackle here. Now we're driving forward. And once he gets to full speed, there's no catching him. See if we can catch Jairzinho at the top. We actually find Rivaldo instead. Good tackle, unfortunately. But you can see there, just those passes. We do intercept here. Do that step over skill to get through. One. I think he's offside. He is. That's a shame. But you can see, though, even if you do that skill, you can get yourself through. And that is full time. A really, really tough game. Our opponent didn't really stand a chance. His goalkeeper made some unbelievable saves in that. Gerrard is fantastic in terms of attacking. I don't think he's the best as a defensive midfielder. I know that's a little bit obvious with his statistics, but it is something to be wary of. He got us a goal. No assists, unfortunately, but he had quite a lot of dribbles complete there. 52 out of 46 complete. Sorry, 46 out of 52 complete. 1 goal. Unfortunately, the keeper just made some crazy saves. We hit the post twice. In terms of passing, though, I think he misplaced 2 passes, if that. And he was just so good at driving. In terms of defending, though, 1 out of 1 tackles, 1. 2 interceptions, but he just does feel a little bit clunky. We will jump onto Footbin now. So we are on Footbin. Is about 460,000 coins. And I do really like this card. If we were to compare him to his prime has got -5s, -3s, and -4s. But also when we go onto his prime card, he's only got 3-star weak foot. Unfortunately, with the new card that's come out of Trophy Titans, he doesn't have higher skill moves, but I don't think it matters too much. I think if he had skill moves, he'd still be a bit lacking in terms of the pace that I mentioned. So we had a shadow on him, and that was basically the role we were playing was to make him a box-to-box. I generally think it didn't really improve his defense. I think he would have done that without a shadow. So in hindsight now, I would have definitely gone for maybe a hunter or a hawk just to maximize that attacking presence. Because he's so good going forward, his passing is unbelievable. 98 long pass, 96 short pass. He just gets so many spaces or opportunities for your players around you and himself. With the high attack and work rates as well, he's going to offer you so much more going forward. Problem is with him, he has an average body type and he's 6 foot. Even with 80 agility and 80 balance, it is a problem. It is very annoying. He does feel clunky and heavy gameplay. So you could go for an engine to counter that, but I just don't think it will make much difference. Somehow EA have messed up these body types on these types of players and they just don't seem to be as responsive as they are. I've managed to use the 94 Lampard as well, and he feels exactly the same as Gerrard. There's not much difference apart from that weak foot. I think Gerrard's got 3-star, 5-star, as we know, and then Lampard's got 4-star, 4-star. So you're basically losing a weak foot to add a skill move, as it were. So they're not really much different. I do find they're very, very similar. But in terms of chemstyles, you definitely want to go for an engine, hawk, or a hunter. I know a lot of people will say shadow, and I do think statistically it makes sense. And looking at the card stats, yeah, shadow's definitely the one. But if you're going to play him as a CDM, he needs a shadow. If you're going to play him box-to-box or even higher up the field as an attacking midfielder, don't waste your time with it. Just maximise those statistics in terms of where you need him to do. If it needs to be passing or shooting or with the pace. You've got too many options here with the hunter, the hawk, or even the engine, as I mentioned, just to help you out with that. In terms of prices, I'd imagine he'll just keep dropping down. Team of the season is basically a week away now, apparently. So I'd imagine his price is going to keep going down. But if you have any questions about this card or any other card, comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, hit that like button and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.